Hello everybody. Today we are playing what I believe to be the smallest map ever in COD Zombies Bus Depot. We only have one door we can buy, so we'll need to be able to open it and get out of this little area. I'm trying to think. I've been thinking, and I want to save it for the video most of my thoughts on it. But in terms of smaller maps, what could there possibly be? Maybe you could say farm or town might have less total area? But those each have, like, things to them that make them more interesting, I guess would be what I'm trying to say. Oh my gosh, my knives. And then you have, what, Knocked. But Knocked has, like, 2 floors, so if you include total surface area you can run on, I'm sure Knocked would actually be considered bigger. So what could be smaller? I don't think there's anything else in World at War. I don't think there's anything in Black Ops 1. We have Black Ops 2, which is, what, this map. We have all the transit maps, which, again, you could maybe Diner. Maybe Diner would be smaller. And then nothing in Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 4 or anything like that. So I really think we're on the smallest map. We're also going to do a 2-box challenge, I think. I think that would make it a little bit more interesting than just casually play through. It does take the zombies a little bit to come in. Man, Black Ops 2 knifing is terrible. Goodness. Okay, you know, I probably should wait until it comes in. There we go. Maybe that's just a skill issue, it turns out. But yeah, this is it. We can't open this area. We don't have any buildables. What do we have on the wall? We have a Remington 870. We just have fog over here, but we can run through a little bit. There will be no denizens. I forgot about lava. That hurts. And we have an MP5 here, right? Okay, so we have the MP5. And what else is there? Let me see if I can get some points here. You're going to have to forgive my trigger finger. My finger is still injured. I'm recording this video directly after the 5-1, which I'm so sorry that it doesn't have any game audio. I figured out what happened. OBS is just whiny about things sometimes. And basically, OBS just got whiny. I thought a zombie hit me from the back there, but I can't fire my gun very fast. So hopefully we don't get a semi-automatic, or else my finger will just be in agony this video. But I'll live through it. Let's see. Let's go ahead and hit the box. We'll get our first box hit out of the way on round 2, and give me something good. So it's gonna be this kind of video. Okay. Oh, we have no Pack-a-Punch. We have no perks, and we have a War Machine. So it's going to be the 1-box challenge. All right, so we're going to get our first box that we're going to pretend this happened. I just spawned in with the War Machine, I suppose. At least we can get impact kills, so it's not entirely useless. We do need to be careful not to damage ourselves. There's going to be something. Let's see if we can get a headshot here. There we go. Oh, wow, it didn't even give me the points for a headshot. It just gave me 50, which is, I believe, what it gives for a wonder weapon kill. Although I don't know why this would be considered a wonder weapon. Maybe it's just explosive kills in general will give 50 instead of 60. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But we should just need 1 or 2 more kills to be able to hit the box and be able to be rid of this. I'm just going to keep trying to go for impacts. You know, we're on round 3. I could just knife. Let me rebuild 3 barriers. We'll actually call it. Come on. Give me something I can use. I beg you, game. Power is enabled. Not power. That doesn't count. Right. That doesn't. We got to agree. That doesn't count. It doesn't count. Let's go for some 3 knives. Do we have Quick Revive on this map? I don't remember. Surely Quick Revive spawns in solo. So I need to check. We will buy Quick Revive just to extend our life in the slightest bit. Let me see if I can get points. But I was trying to say magic. Magic is enabled because obviously we have the box. 1. There we go. How many knives? All right, we have enough for the box. Let me go and hit it again. Please give me a weapon. I know we just technically broke the rules, but I can't function. There we go. We got a gun. I can't play with just EMPs. I can't play with EMPs in a War Machine. We're not doing a 3-minute video, so we're going to slightly break the rules. Let's see. Do we have Quick Revive on this map? I imagine. No, not even in solo. There's truly nothing. That is crazy. So yeah, this is what we have. We have to be able to survive with this. I thought it'd be fun to have I guess you'd call it a harder challenge. Because the challenges are alright. 2-box challenges, not difficult at all. Assuming you get the slightest bit lucky, which I didn't. But I think normally if you get monkeys, you're allowed to hit again. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. But it's a very, very difficult map. Now, we do have a good little area to train in. So hopefully we'll be able to get to round 15, which is normally what I like to get to. But it reminds me a lot of the very first video that made me grow in popularity, which was the farm video. Where I challenged... Alright, Chrism made a video on it, and I was like, I'm going to beat Chrism's record on this map. But I didn't my first time. And it started like a whole challenge thing in the zombies community, which I was really proud of. To this day, there are still YouTubers that make videos on it. And it's really, really cool to me. But it's a very difficult challenge. What it is you're on farm, you turn off all magic, and it's headshots only. So you can never get max ammos. So you can only use the guns on the wall, and the only guns on the wall on that map are the Olympia and the MP5. So you can't even really melee. You can technically melee on headshots only, but you have to hit the head. It's really glitchy. You don't have quick revive, you don't have perks, and it's just a miserable challenge overall. The one saving grace is that you do have Hellhounds, and Hellhounds, even with magic disabled, will give you a max ammo. But it reminds me of that a little bit, where it's a really bare bones challenge, but it could be very interesting. I just have to be careful. We're going to have to rely on training as things get more intense. I'm hoping that they won't get too intense too early. Ammo's a little bit of a concern of mine, but I don't think that we're running into too many issues. I'm not using the War Machine. I thought I had the M1911 still. We were absolutely not using the War Machine. I should have reloaded and been a bit more efficient. Because if we do run out of ammo, that will be it. That'll be GG. Nothing we can do. EMPs will not kill zombies, but they do have a use. I don't know if you guys know this. I'll show you right quick. EMPs, how do I, was it 4 in this game? If I use the EMP, the zombies will like be asleep. And so some are awake, but they'll be asleep and they'll just kind of stand still or barely move. And if I knife, they'll wake up. If I sprint, they'll wake up. If I shoot a gun, they'll wake up. But they are way better than monkey bombs for like saving a zombie, or even better than crawlers, because they can genuinely hold a zombie like forever. That's a grenade. I didn't mean to throw a grenade. I meant to throw another EMP to show you. Let's see, once the grenade goes off. Okay, I guess it went in the lava. So we'll throw the EMP. And just like that, these zombies, they might move very slowly towards me, but there's nothing I need to worry about. I could hit the box, do whatever I wanted to on whatever round. They are very, very good. You can also use them to troll, turn off perks, stop the mystery box in the middle of a roll. I don't know if you guys knew that. Next time we get a max ammo, I'll show it off. Oh, no. That was scary. Next time we get a max ammo, I'll show it off what they can do, but they're kind of useless otherwise. So they are very useful for, like, saving zombies and everything, but otherwise, not too good of combat usage. So we're basically only rocking... I'll go ahead and reload the War Machine just in case worse comes to worse. But we're basically only rocking the Galil here, because I don't know... Oh, I'm sorry if you guys hear a alarm going off, but I'm getting distracted by everything. But yeah, basically only Galil. And I don't want to train too much here. But we'll see how we can survive without needing to. What do I'm trying to think. What could I do to make this harder? I don't think there's anything. And that's okay. I don't need it to be too hard. I'm just trying to keep it interesting. It's harder to commentate after I just record another video because all my stories I told in that video, so now it's like, oh, what do I talk about? I could talk about my... Oh, I'm sorry. There's a... I don't know how to say it. So our dogs like to chew things, so we got like a bitter compound thing to spray on a new rug that we got so they don't chew the rug. And it's just in the air, and I'll randomly get like a taste of it, and it is miserable in my mouth. I'll just randomly like breathe in deeply. I'm just like, ugh. It happened a lot at the beginning of this video. If you hear me like randomly pause, it's because I'm having this terrible taste appear in my mouth. But yeah, let me see. So I'll hit the box, and then once we see it, or if you just have like a teammate you want to troll, you throw it, and it closes it. I think we got maybe a 5-7, but you can do it at any point. So again, we broke the 2-box challenge, yada yada. And if we had a perk, we could disable a perk. And I'm pretty sure if a perk is disabled, then it won't be active. So you can disable a perk temporarily, like Jug or Quick Revive. Quick Revive wouldn't be too useful in a multiplayer game, but like you could disable all your team's Jug or Speed Cola, which is pretty funny, or Double Tap even. I think you can stop the Pack-a-Punch machine while it's in the middle of Pack-a-Punching a gun and make them lose the gun. It's definitely a big troll item. If you played Black Ops 2 on Grief or anything, you would know that they were kind of crazy overpowered for that purpose. Need to keep my eyes open behind me just to make sure we don't have any zombies coming. Otherwise, because we're on Black Ops 2. 2 hits and we are dead. We also have fire. If we take enough fire damage, it could just be a 1-hit down. So there's little to no room for error here. We need to be as careful as possible. Keep an eye on all the zombies. You know, just the normal stuff you do. I know we still have one behind me. We have one on the side. We have one in front of us. It's just a matter of keeping it all. It also is miserable dealing with the explosion because it makes you slower and you can't see things as well, and it can just completely disorient you. So it's just tough all around. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what challenges. I have so many comment streaks. I'm so happy about videos and everything. And some of them are like Easter egg stuff, and I definitely will be doing the Easter eggs eventually, but Easter eggs take me a while. Especially because Easter eggs in general take like I'm not a speedrunner, so doing an Easter egg is like an hour-long video for me, which I would cut out minor stuff in, but not a ton. But it's a very big endeavor to undertake whenever what I really like to do is just hang out and shoot zombies. So I've been thinking about like doing the, I think it's Stir Eisendrach and Gerard Crovey are 2 comet streaks right now. We also have the Nuketown Gauntlet, which I will be doing soon once I start playing some more custom maps. I've really been enjoying just playing normal zombies though, but I will get to the custom maps and be doing that soon. And I know there are several other comet streaks. I'm not remembering all of them just off the top of the head. But yeah. Everything's going to be a lot of fun. We have a lot of really good content coming on the channel here soon. I'm very excited. I'd say next week we could probably expect... the Gerard Crovey Easter egg is so much, man. Especially because I just did that boss fight, and that boss fight is miserable. I'm thinking about... Here's a question. Here's a good way to get comments. I'm also just ran out of ammo, I'm realizing. Nukes can give ammo ups. Let me see if I can get over there. I need this nuke, because if it kills the zombies, I could potentially get a max ammo from them. But I was going to say, for Easter eggs, how do you guys feel about Gobblegums? If you haven't left a comment or anything, which I don't think I mentioned at the beginning of this video, guys, please like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Comments are the most important to me by far. I love seeing all the comments, but likes and subscribes are also very, very important. But I'm saying a lot. I'm so sorry. It's one of my like big flaws, but I just did it again. So frustrating. What am I saying? I am saying the Gerard Crovey Easter egg is going to be a big pain in my butt, not even because it's pretty difficult in of itself, but the boss fight is miserable. So like, how do you guys feel about Gobblegums? For instance, you know, there are Perkaholic in those, which are very overpowered, or even just ones that are like normal ones, Aftertaste. Aftertaste lets me keep all of my perks going into a boss fight, so then in that case, I don't need to worry about going down in the boss fight whatsoever. Also, the video might end very soon, because I can't kill these zombies very easily. We also have the problem of we're on a map with lava, which means that the grenades just don't go off. Let's see, can we get through? No, is that the end of the video? Okay. I thought we took 2 hits and somehow lived, but I know for a fact that we couldn't have, because for one, it would have killed us. I think that the fire damage almost amounted to a hit, which is what led the 2 hit markers, maybe. Because I assure you, whenever this video does end, it will be due to getting double tapped, because perma perks, for a fact, are not on town, farm, or bus depot. So we could not have survived 2 hits. We have regular grenades. I could try those and test my luck with them. We have a ton of crawlers. Let's see. Throw the grenade. Hopefully I cooked it long enough. Not even close. 1, 2, 3, and now. That should be good. No, still? Okay, we got a lot of crawlers. This one has no head. We're just going to have to melee crawlers now. That's what we're going to have to do. And it's round 9, so even though they're crawlers, they're going to take a ton. Are you kidding me, dude? How are you a crawler and still have basically full HP? He took 8 knives. That's a normal amount, I'm pretty sure it takes on this round. Oh, this is gaming. Can I just bonk you guys in the head? I wonder, I don't know exactly how much impact damage it does, but I do know it was a 2-shot on round... Oh, I don't even know. Round 2, I think? I don't want to down myself with grenades. I just got to be careful and like keep my back to it. Still no maxi. We almost are out of ammo. We will have 4 grenades because the grenades will refresh. We have 12 War Machine bullets. Things are not looking up for the home squad right now. It's pretty tough to do this challenge on this map just because, again, no ways to get ammo. Also, okay, no, I was worried we didn't have all of grenades, but we do. We're good. We're good. We'll just keep hoarding everyone up, I think. So it shouldn't take long. We are on round 10, which means they do spawn in pretty quickly. How did I not take a hit there? Goodness gracious. We'll just throw our grenades, try to get as many down as we can, and just pray for a max ammo, and then we can use our sweet, sweet Galil again. Maybe I should have turned on Hellhounds. Maybe that would have been a good idea for future reference if I do a 2-box challenge. Turning on Hellhound rounds could be useful because the max ammos they give are very, very nice. Also, I thought I'd be able to run up that, and I wasn't, so I did take a hit there unnecessarily. We got one more zombie, I think, to get in the gang. Uh-oh, that's E. E, fun fact, would just make me look left and right and slow me down and end up getting me killed. This grenade is a bad grenade. Let's see. I was worried it would land in that fire there. I have to be so careful here. Okay, we got a double points. I don't need a double points. I want max ammo. How does one go about getting a max ammo? Fun fact, you just can't. I'm racking my brain around like, everything I know to try to get this going, and I just cannot figure it out. Look at all these. Can I please just get the War Machine to like, I'm gonna die. I'm not down. Oh my gosh. I got the moves today. Let's see. That's going to get me down. We got one zombie behind me. As long as we... If you like do this, the zombie AI will like glitch out a tiny bit. I know it happens in World at War and Black Ops 1. I don't know if it does in Black Ops 2, but I think it does. So you can always just kind of wiggle back and forth, and the zombie AI will like try to predict where you're going, which gives you a moment or two to be able to breathe, typically. What is happening? Ah, this map is miserable. Just keep trying to take down all these guys. Try to get my war machine grenades where I can. How long has it been since the max ammo? We had like 2 at once, which means we should be coming up on 1 soon. I'm pretty sure they have to cycle. So it just will depend on the cycle, but we have gotten almost everything. We have no more ammo to our name. We only have a knife, so I will have to call it if we don't get a max ammo. Okay. Well, it was fun. It was a fun little video. Not a lot on the map, but with that said, guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And yeah, have a good one, everybody, and take it easy.